Alrighty, guys, we're gonna get started here. So, live stream says we have a slight risk of severe weather down in South Central Texas, and this does not include Houston, but it does include Austin and San Antonio, Texas, and even down to Corpus Christi, Texas. So, let's go ahead and switch it over to the Storm Prediction Center here. Again, we got a slight risk of severe weather down in South Central Texas, with a 2% tornado risk, and then we also got the 15% chance of damaging winds and 15 hatched area for significant hail. So, tornado threat overall is going to be on the low today, but we will be having the issue with some possible gorilla-sized hail and some straight line damaging winds down to South Central Texas as well. Let's go ahead and switching over to the radar screen here. We do have some thunderstorms popping up just south of the Dallas metro area near Waco, Texas, even down towards Marlin, Texas. There's no severe thunderstorm warnings or anything else like that at the moment, but that is due to change, as we do already have some slight convection down towards Plano, Texas, or Eden, Texas. That could be tapping into that unstable atmosphere set up over Texas. As of right now, the weather in the areas of Waco, you got 64 degrees, and if you're down in towards Austin, Texas, you're at 73, and Houston, you're at 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Further south you go, the warmer it will get, especially when you get towards that Mexico border. Down in towards San Antonio, around 81 degrees. Let's go look at the weather models here. We're going to pull them up here. So I got the latest model run. So again, we have some thunderstorms, some generalized thunderstorms moving through the Dallas metro area. Maybe a stronger storm on the south end of that, down towards Waco and Austin. As we progress around, I say around 8 p.m., you'll see a possible strong storm or isolated supercell down towards Austin, Texas, even down towards Beaumont, Texas as well. As this moves on, about 1 a.m. is when you're going to have the worst storms start crossing the Mexico border and Pemix Negras, even towards San Antonio. You could see some very large hail. It's down towards Pearl Shaw, and even on the southern tip of Texas as well. So this is going to be more of an overnight event, but so yeah. So again, it's going to be more of an overnight threat, especially I see the biggest times for severe weather on the southern end of San Antonio. We'll be from midnight to about 5 in the morning, and then we'll be going off the Gulf Coast as well. Then we could have a possible pop-up thunderstorm that could be slight to strong to severe over towards San Antonio and onward. Let's go ahead and look at our surface. Oh, that is not what I was needing to look at. I am an idiot. Let's go look at our CAPE here, convective available potential energy. And as we go on through, we have values of around 2,000 joules per kilogram around San Antonio. So the storms that are right now, I'm not expecting any severe weather at this moment, but we do have a possibility for that storm to get stronger and possible severe. Again, the Cape Valley is going to be mainly limited, especially down on the southern edge of Texas, around San Antonio and Austin, is where you want to have the best chance for severe weather. Dallas metro area might see a gusty storm or two, maybe some smaller hail. Again, as we got right now, we got really no severe thunderstorms at the moment. We do have some stronger thunderstorms that has caused some slight power outages down towards in Mills County. You got 18 people out of power, and over in Hill County, you got 787 people out of power. And even down here in Brewster County, Texas, you got 930 people out of power. So there is some possibility of a strong thunderstorm or two moving through the area. Over towards Lubbock, Texas, and even towards Amarillo. If you're north in the Panhandle of Texas, you might have a rain shower or two. You're around 48, 50 degrees in the Panhandle of Texas. And again, the possibility for the severe weather is going to be down in south central Texas. So like I said, right now we got no active severe weather. Possible strong storm just moved through Beaumont, Texas. And again, by about 30-mile-an-hour winds, along with that storm as well. About 40-mile-an-hour winds near the Groesbeck, Texas as well. Again, those are not associated with a thunderstorm. So as of right now, the weather pattern is pretty quiet for the weather day. Let's go back to the Storm Prediction Center here. Let's go on to the day 2 outlook. We got a long stretch marshal with severe weather stretching from San Antonio, Texas, all the way to Tallahassee, Florida. You got a 2% chance of tornadoes, and mainly in southern Louisiana and maybe in the Panhandle of Florida. This does not include Mobile, Alabama. It does include New Orleans, Louisiana as well. 5% chance of winds, and you got 5% chance of that damaging hail as well. Let's go ahead and look at the day 3 outlook. You got a marshal risk in the northern Panhandle of Florida. It does not include Tallahassee, but it does include Jacksonville, Florida. It's going to be north of Orlando, north of Tampa. You get that 5% chance of severe thunderstorms up to 25 miles a given a point. That's not a 5% chance of severe storms happening. That's a 5% chance of it happening within 25 miles of a given point. So as of right now, it's pretty moderate. Pretty quiet weather for most of the United States. In terms of severe weather, we sadly have a tornado outbreak that did happen to produce several strong and deadly tornadoes in Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, and even in Ohio. Thoughts and prayers for those families that were affected by them severe storms the other night. And we'll see a bounce back of it. Oh, and can we just also get a comment on the Storm Prediction Center recently with their storm outlooks? We went storm chasing a couple weeks back in Illinois, and there was 2 areas of 10% chance of tornadoes, and we chased in the southern end in southern Illinois, and the storms really underperformed. And I've been seeing a trend recently with the Storm Prediction Center. They've been off with their outlooks recently. Is it just me or what? We also got an issue with the Storm Prediction Center. I really think it should have been a moderate risk day the other night, honestly, and maybe even a first high risk. And I really think there should have been 10% over in Ohio. Hmm. I'm trying to find that outlook.